Hi there, it's Martin here with a video to help you ensure that you don't ever pay too much for a property that you are wanting to refurbish or convert. Now I want to start this video by explaining how you don't go about getting a good deal on a property that you want to refurbish or convert. And the way that you don't do it is you don't negotiate with the vendor based on the price that the property is being offered for on the market. So let's say if a property is on the market for £200,000, you don't start negotiating down from that figure, because actually we don't necessarily know how good £200,000 is in the first place and whether £200,000 is actually a realistic figure to start from. So let me share with you how I would calculate the price that I want to offer for a property. I would actually start from the other end of the process. I will start with what is my end project when it's all finished actually going to be worth. We call that figure the gross development value. You may have heard it shortened to GDV. Now I start with that gross figure because that's what the property is going to be worth when it is all finished, refurbished, converted, improved, whatever I'm going to do. Now from that figure I now work backwards. The first figure that I take off that is the amount of profit that I want to make from the deal. That could be to cover my time, that could be because your lender expects to have some profit built in before they will lend any money to you. It could be because that's based on the amount of money you want to leave in when you actually refinance the deal at the end. So we take the GDV, we deduct off our profit. We deduct off our costs for delivering this project. We will have costs relating to finance. We will have costs relating to the build cost. We'll have consultants' costs to come off that. So we would deduct all of those costs off as well. Then we've got some costs of actually acquiring the property in the first place. So we would deduct off those costs. We may have some other ancillary costs in along the way. We deduct all of those costs off. So we start with our end figure, we work backwards, and we've now got a revised figure. And that is actually what we would consider to be the cost that we can offer for our property. We can call that a residual value. So we take our gross development value, we work backwards, and we end up with our residual value. That value is actually the best price that you can offer for that property. And therefore, if you're going to make a good offer on that property, you need to be starting below that figure. Now that figure may bear no resemblance to the figure that the property is actually being marketed for, but it is the figure that you cannot exceed and still achieve what you want to achieve when you worked out your figures. So that is the way to ensure that you never ever overpay for a property. You never ever start with what it's being marketed for. You always start with your gross development value, work backwards and work out the residual value. And then you negotiate down from that kind of figure. So I really hope that this video has been of use to you. Please do post any comments below, like and share the video, and I look forward to catching up with you on another one very soon.